center, 6'9", number 6, Jalen Williams. At shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 5, Lucas Dort. Starting at power forward, 7 feet 1 inches, number 7, Chet Holmgren. The other forward, standing 6'5", number 8, Jalen Williams. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Your Oklahoma City Thunder head coach is Mark Daigneault. Let's hear it for your Oklahoma City Thunder.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Lauri Markkanen. Reed is out there with Collier. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Filipowski in at the 4. And for Oklahoma City, both Jalen and Jalen Williams are out there. One at the 3, the other at the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Holmgren in at the 4 spot. What a treat we have tonight, Greg. These teams give us a glimpse into the future of the NBA.
No doubt about that. These are the guys that might eventually turn into the superstars that run the league. It's still very up and coming, but loads of talent on the floor in this one. I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Reed gets the bucket. And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Greg, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the kind of generational talent MP is.
That's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
And again, the three-point shot is good from Reed. Reed's got 9.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And SGA gets it to go on the assist by Holmgren.
That's just concentration from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy's accustomed to big-time defense.
Well, clearly 2025 was a special season for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris winning the league MVP and the adoration of many.
And obviously contributing to what was an historic season for Oklahoma City. They had the top seed overall in the playoffs. He averaged nearly 33 points on a ridiculous 52% shooting. This guy is the model of both consistency and efficiency.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Reed. Again, the Jazz score.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Dort. No good with the triple. Jazz leading by 8. Launches it. And the Jazz with another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's just been too hard to handle at the offensive end. His scoring average is just under 34 points a game.
Boy, the body control of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, so impressive, and it helps him convert contested looks. Nice.
Reed misses. Williams with the ball, and it's Reed picking him up. Williams kicks to Williams. Holmgren the pass to SGA. Williams dishes to Williams. is off from three-point range. One-on-one fast break from past the arc, and he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Reed. Reed's got 23.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Let's get ready, everyone. You see yourself on screen? Show us your best move. Let's go. You're off beat. Everybody get down. Let's see those moves.
Deontay George, he's checked in for Utah. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at Oklahoma City. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at Utah, they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Outside, Reed, and the Jazz, another three.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Reed. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
And we talk so often and appropriately about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as a scorer. How about that dime?
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Reed. Pass to Kessler. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Reed penetrating. He gets that one. Reed's got 28.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pops in the layup for 2.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Reed against SGA. Reed kicks to George. Reed in the post. Inside. Fires for 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Utah. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Wiggins is out there with Chang, and it's Caruso in at the point guard. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Here's Bailey. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Down low. Here's Niang. Wiggins with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for James. Here's Reed. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hi, guys. Well, D in their last time out against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He dropped an amazing number of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he could repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And here is Williams after the three-pointer from Reed. Here's the three. And the Jazz with another three.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And a switcher also for Utah. Filipowski's checked in. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Gilgeous-Alexander. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Here's Reed. And another three for Utah.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Holmgren. Great D that time from Nurkic. Reed with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Feeds away. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Williams for three. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Jalen Williams is a tough physical guy who can really shoot the basketball.
Here's Reed. And Utah again with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
So, DB, after winning the Most Improved award back in 2023, it's been hard for Markkanen to reach that level again.
I think one thing that happens, Kevin, when you become the focal point of the opponent's scout, you're getting the best defender, you might be getting multiple defenders, and that takes some time to adjust to. But he's certainly got all the tools. SGA proving to be increasingly a threat from deep.
That one goes. Count it. Reed's got 51.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot. Reed's got 54 points.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. 57 points for D.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Jazz out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Happy you could join us. First up, let's talk about the players of the week. Looking at the East, Tyrese Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? Overlooked a little early on in his career, but once people saw more of him, they began to see the upside.
He has a positive effect in so many areas of the game. Well-deserved recognition here. And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right down in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Walker Kessler. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then there's Reed. And it's Collier in at the two guard. Now here's Reed. Non-stop scoring machine here. And Reed throws it down.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Pass to Holmgren. Reed against SGA. Oklahoma City moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Dort. Williams for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Reed. And again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Hit his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Filipowski grabs the board.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua. and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive. And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And it's Reed penetrating. It's good. Reeves got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back to you guys.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Kicks it out to Holmgren. The three-pointer off the mark. Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
Oh, Walker Kessler showing you his passing ability. Nicely done.
Oklahoma City has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Now, here's Reed. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
SGA, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now, here's George. He has yet to score. Good on the triple.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Jazz have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. And it's Reed penetrating. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
The Jazz making a switch here. Niang's checked in, drops in the tray. Joe's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is a specialty for Isaiah Joe. Rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
George passes to Niang. It's Niang with the jam.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Really going with the whole new group out there. And Utah also making a switch. Reed, he's checked in for George Niang. Outside Williams. Pass to Dort. Reed against Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
Both Jalen and Jalen Williams are out there. One at the 3, the other at the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Holmgren into the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now, SGA. After the missed 3 from Reed. Utah with the rebound. Bailey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams against Reed. Banked in off the glass.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. The kick out to Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
There's a reason Jalen Williams has the green light from deep. He is so consistent.
Reed. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And it's Williams throwing it down.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
Here's Reed. And good. He hits it again. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Utah.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And once they polish off this one, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for D.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
And Utah making a change here. Niang's checked in, outside Williams. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Williams, rebounded by the Jazz. And so the ball's out of bounds. Reed touched it left. And here are the Thunder now. The kick out to Williams. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
What confidence by Jalen Williams. Just ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, saying, I'm going to get this off before you can do anything about it.
Wasted no time on that one.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Reed. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
No good on the free throw.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Reed. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. So long, everyone.